Next order.
Order number 5, papers.
Next order.
Order number 6, notices of motion.
Next order.
Order number 7, statements.
Next order. Or statements. Welcome, Honorable Rotich.
Thank you, Chair. Chair, I'm starting here to...
As many of our colleagues don't say nay. The ayes have it. Clerk.
Clause 4.
Honorable members, I propose the question that the clause 4 be part of the bill. Honorable Chair, you move the amendment.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I propose clause 4, part 5 be amended by introducing the sentence for a specific period of time immediately after the word mandate. Secondly, Mr. Chairman, I propose at clause 4.6 of the bill be amended by deleting the G after replacing it with E. Thank you. I call upon Honorable Salma to second.
Thank you. Honorable members, I propose that clause 4 be amended as proposed. Any input on the same? Any member who needs to add something before I put a question? So silent means we are okay. I now put a question that clause 4 be amended as proposed. Will as many of a similar opinion say aye?
Aye.
Will as many of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. Clerk.
Clauses 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11.
Honorable members, I propose the question that the clauses 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 be part of the bill. I now put the question that the clauses 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 be part of the bill. Will as many of a similar opinion say aye?
Aye.
Will as many of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. Clerk.
Clauses 12 and 13.
Honorable members, I propose the question that clauses 12 and 13 be part of the bill. I now put the question that the clause 12 and 13 be part of the bill. Will as many of a similar opinion say aye?
Aye.
Will as many of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. Clerk.
Clause 15.
Honorable members, I propose the question that clause 15 be part of the bill. Motion mover for amendment.
Mr. Chairman, I propose that clause 15, part 11, 12, and 13 be amended by adding the sentence, and I quote, "and the management board immediately after sub-county committee at the start of every sub-clause." I request Honorable Korir, member for Kapsimato, to second.
Thank you. Honorable members, I propose the question that clause 15 be amended as proposed. Any discussion before I put the question? Honorable members, I now put the question that the clause 15 be amended as proposed. Will as many of a similar opinion say aye?
Aye.
Aye.
Will as many of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. But honorable members, you speak to the mic. I've seen most of the members are not concentrating. Honorable Bet and Honorable Ezra, let us have one meeting so that we can continue, make progress. Clerk.
Clauses 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and 22.
Honorable members, I propose the question that the clauses 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and 22 be part of the bill. Honorable members, I now put the question that the clause 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and 22 be part of the bill. Will as many of a similar opinion say aye?
Aye.
Will as many of a colleague opinion say nay? The ayes have it. Clerk.
Clauses 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, and 28.
Honorable members, I propose the question that the clauses 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, and 28 be part of the bill. I now put the question that the clauses 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, and 28 be part of the bill. Will as many of a similar opinion say aye?
Aye.
Will as many of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. Clerk.
Clause 29.
Honorable members, I now propose that clause 29 be part of the bill. Motion mover. Chairman.
Thank you, Chairman. I propose that clause 29 be amended by introducing a new subclause 29(6) to read, upon determination by the review committee, the applicant for review may be allowed to operate pending the decision of the committee. I request Deputy Majority Leader to second.
Thank you. Honorable members, I propose the question that the clause 29 be amended as proposed. Any discussion? Yes, Honorable Ezra.
Thank you so much, Speaker. Chairman, sorry. You know, the chairman is saying based on, by the committee, which committee? You know, we have so many committees. Is it the assembly committee or the sub-county committee? It was just
It was on a reminder, Chair, which based on Trade Committee. You can clarify?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. You know, the chairman health has not been, was not around when we were discussing the bill, Mr. Speaker. So I'm talking about a review committee that is created by this document, Mr. Speaker.
Okay.
So the review committee, sir.
Thank you. Noted. Honorable Mosby.
Mr. Speaker, previously in the older law chair, you know, when a trader is denied a license, basically what used to happen, even when they appeal, their business usually remain closed, which usually forces the traders to run into losses. So in this new amendment, at least the trader will be able to operate the business pending the outcome of his or her appeal. So it is a step in the right direction, Chair.
Okay, thank you, members, for your input. Honorable members, I now put the question that the clause 29 as amended be part of the bill. Will as many of a similar opinion say aye?
Aye.
Will as many of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. Clerk.
Clauses 30, 31, 32, 33, and 34.
Honorable members, I now propose the question that the clauses as read by the clerk be part of the bill. Honorable members, I now put the question that the clauses as read by the clerk be part of the bill. Will as many of a similar opinion say aye?
Aye.
Will as many of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. Clerk.
Clauses 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, and 41.
Honorable members, I now propose that the clauses as read by the clerk be part of the bill. I now put the question that the clauses read by the clerk be part of the bill. Will as many of a similar opinion say aye?
Aye.
Will as many of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. I'm not hearing any aye from this side. Even if the chairman is there, you are not even contributing on the same whether the ayes or not. So kindly, honorable members, let us be on the same page. Let us read from the same page. Honorable Tarbay, I've seen you disturbing the chair. Maybe so try to do something. Otherwise, clerk.
Clauses 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, and 50.
Honorable members, I now propose the question that the clauses as read by the clerk be part of the bill. Honorable members, I now put the question that the clauses as read by the clerk be part of the bill. Will as many of a similar opinion say aye?
Aye.
Will as many of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. Clerk.
Clauses 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, and 68.
Thank you. Honorable members, I now propose the question that the clauses as read by the clerk be part of the bill. Honorable members, I now put the question that the clauses that are read by the clerk be part of the bill. Will as many of a similar opinion say aye?
Aye.
Will as many of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. Next.
Clauses 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, and 76.
Honorable members, I now propose the question that are read by the clerk be part of the bill. Honorable members, I now put the question that the clauses that are read by the clerk be part of the bill. Will as many of a similar opinion say aye?
Aye.
Will as many of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. Clerk.
First, second, third, and fourth schedules.
Honorable members, I now propose the question that the first, second, third, and fourth schedule be part of the bill. Honorable members, I now put the question that the first, second, third, and fourth schedule be part of the bill. Will as many of a similar opinion say aye?
Aye.
Will as many of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. Clerk.
Clause 2.
Honorable members, I now propose the question that clause 2 be part of the bill. Motion mover. You move the amendment.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. At clause 2, at clause 2 of the bill. Oh, you mentioned clause 2, Mr. Chair.
I talked about clause 2.
Yes. At clause 2 of this bill, Mr. Chairman, I propose the bill be amended by introducing the following interpretations immediately after clause 1. In this act, unless the context otherwise requires, for the same interpretation, Mr. Speaker. So the meaning of alcohol means the product known as ethyl alcohol or any product obtained by fermentation or distillation of any fermented alcoholic product, rectified either once or more often, whatever the origin, and shall include kangara, synthetic ethyl alcohol, but shall not include methyl alcohol and alcohol completely denatured in accordance with the prescribed formulas. Alcoholic drink includes alcohol, spirit, wine, beer, liquor, traditional alcoholic drink, and any one or more of such varieties containing 1/2 of 1% or more of alcohol by volume, including mixed alcoholic drinks, modified industrial alcohol, blended for human consumption, and every liquid or solid, patented or not, containing alcohol and capable of being consumed by a human being. The interpretation of authority, Mr. Chairman, means the national authority for the campaign against alcohol and drug abuse established under the National Authority for the Campaign Against Alcohol and Drug Abuse Act 2012. Also, the interpretation of cinema has the meaning assigned to it in the Films and Stage Plays Act. The interpretation of a chief officer means the chief officer responsible for trade. Director means the person responsible for the management of the Alcoholic Drinks Control Directorate established under Section 7 of this Act. The interpretation of directorate means the Alcoholic Drinks Control Directorate established under Section 7. I request Honorable Tarbe to second.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. I second the motion as moved by the chair, Mr. Chair, because if we don't define, you know the challenge which we had with the first bill, which is being repealed, is someone could go to court, Honorable Chair, and say, I was caught with water. And you know in the court of law, you have to produce evidence. So if you don't define what is alcohol, you know someone can accuse the county. So that's why even when people are taken to court, the government chemist must prove indeed that it had alcohol content so that the person is accused. And something to do with authority. We have a number of authorities. So we must define clearly in the bill which authority we are referring to. So with those definitions, Chair, being captured in the bill, it will help us, so I support.
Thank you, Honorable Tarbe. Honorable members, Honorable Ezra, you have to, if you need to say something on the same.
Yes, Honorable Speaker.
Yes.
Allow me, I appreciate the chair, the chair of that particular committee, because defining a particular product is very important.
Honorable Ezra, you are out of order. Because I need to propose so that you discuss it, because it was seconded. Then I'll propose so that you can put your input. Oh. Honorable members, I now propose the question that the clause 2 be amended as proposed. So, Honorable Ezra, it is now your turn to discuss the same.
Thank you so much. And just for the record, you are the chair, not the speaker. So thank you so much, Chair, for giving me this chance. First, I appreciate the chair of that particular committee. You know, defining a product is critical. Just as I said by the seconder, you know, anything can be called alcohol. But, you know, giving those particular details in terms of percentage of alcohol content of that particular product is critical. The only worry is that Honorable Chair is who will be testing that this is alcohol, this is water. So it will require another body to assist, you know, taking to government laboratories to ensure that what is being tested particularly is alcohol. At the same time, you know, we have encountered scenarios whereby we have some other mixtures coming from other countries to our county and other places of our country. Those are things that need to be regulated, and this bill will assist us in sorting out those particular cases. I support that particular amendment, Chair.
Thank you, Honorable Rotich. Honorable Chelule, Member Sobasongo.
Yes. When we talk of alcohol, alcohol is a general name in terms of the fact that the chemical formula, for example, ethyl alcohol, that is actually the alcohol that is produced by fermentation of carbohydrate products. You also have what is called methyl alcohol. Methyl alcohol
Members,
is
I
poisonous.
need you to listen carefully.
Methyl alcohol is poisonous. It causes blindness and eventually death. And these incidences have occurred in this country and elsewhere, where people have been served with methyl alcohol and they have lost their lives. So when we talk of alcohol, we better be specific. What type of alcohol are we talking about? Is it ethyl alcohol or methyl alcohol, which is a poison? That's all, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Chelule. You've been told, Honorable Chelule, you've learned about the ethanol and the methanol. That the others are poisonous and the others are, I don't know. The other laboratories, eh? So, which one? Which one is advisable, Honorable Chelule? Which one is advisable, according to your chemistry?
It is ethyl alcohol, which is advisable. And that is a product of fermentation of carbohydrates, like maize.
Point of inquiry, Chair.
That's right.
Thank you, Honorable Chelule, for your expert advice.
Point of inquiry, Chair.
Yes, Honorable Tarbey, inquire from Honorable Chelule.
From the Chair.
Yes, you are allowed, Honorable Tarbey.
Chair, you know there is rumors that were circulating in social media that the MCS in Nandi can be compared to those in Kericho. I would wish that this be captured for record purposes, that even the Honorable Chelule has quoted all the types of alcohol, Mr. Speaker, and we cannot be compared to Kericho County, Honorable Chair. Thank you. I thought this should be captured and be circulated in the online, Honorable Chair.
Honorable Tarbey, you are out of order, though we are not discuss another county when we are here. This is a public viewing, and it's also maybe it was only an encouragement and also an advice to some of us, but it's not allowed to discuss another county. So, thank you. Now, honorable members, I now put the question that the clause 2 as amended be part of the bill. Will as many of a similar opinion say aye?
Aye.
Will as many of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. Thank you. And noted, honorable members, before I call the clerk, Honorable Esther told us that when we are here, I'm sitting as the chair, not the speaker. So it is well known and well guided that when you are sitting here, you are the chair of this session. But the speaker sits in the upper seat. And also, you need to be doing what Honorable Tilda is doing when you are rendering, when I'm chairing as a session. You need to bow to the chair. You know, you don't respect the chair, but you respect the mess. So you are not bowing to me, you are bowing to the mess. And that is the procedure. Clerk? And maybe the coat of arms. That's the government.
Clause 1.
Thank you, clerk. Honorable members, I now propose the question that clause 1 be part of the bill. I now put the question that the clause 1 be part of the bill. Will as many of a similar opinion say aye? Aye. Will as many of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. Clerk?
The short title, which is that this act may be cited as Nandi County Alcoholic Drinks Control Act 2025 and shall come into operation upon enactment.
Thank you, clerk. Honorable members, I now propose that the short title be part of the bill. Honorable members, I now put the question that the clause, honorable members, I now put the question that the short title as read by the clerk be part of the bill. Will as many of a similar opinion say aye?
Aye.
Will as many of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. Clerk?
The long title, which is a bill for an act of County Assembly of Nandi to provide for the licensing and the regulation of the production, sale, distribution, outdoor, advertising, and consumption of alcoholic drinks, and for connected purposes.
Thank you, clerk. Honorable members, I now propose the question that the long title as read by the clerk be part of the bill. Honorable members, I now put the question that the long title as read by the clerk be part of the bill. Will as many of a similar opinion say aye?
Aye.
Will as many of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. Thank you. Thank you. I now call, before we conclude, I now call the mover of the motion to move the reporting so that we conclude the committee of the whole house before we do the reporting to the chair. So, Honorable Chair, Honorable Kimboy, you move the reporting.
Thank you, Chairman. The Honorable Chairperson, I beg to move that the committee do report to the House its consideration of the Nandi County Alcoholic Drinks Control Bill 2025 and its approval thereof with amendments. I call upon the Honorable Vice Chair, Honorable Salma, to second.
Thank you, Chair. It seems, Chair, you really trust your vice. I've seen in most of this you have been referring, and you have so many other members in that committee. But next time, I need you to balance. Thank you. Honorable members, I will put the question, which is that the committee to report to the House is consideration of the Nandi County Alcoholic Drinks Control Bill 2025 and its approval, therefore, with amendment. Will as many of a similar opinion say aye?
Aye.
Will as many of a colleague opinion say nay? The ayes have it. Thank you, members. We have come to the end of this committee of the whole house. And when I'm starting, members, you need to stand. You need to remain upstanding so that we come and do the reporting while the chair. Otherwise, I must take this opportunity to thank you, members. I've seen you have come in large numbers. Let us do the same always. So it's an encouragement, and it's also good to our assembly. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Let us have the chairperson to report back.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I beg to report that the Committee of the Whole House has considered the Nandi County Alcoholic Drinks Control Bill 2025 and approved the same with amendment.
Thank you, Chairman. Let us have the move of the motion.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
The move of the bill.
I beg to move that the House do agree with the committee in the said report. I also request Honorable Korir to second.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. Honorable members, I now put the question. I now propose that this House agree with the committee report. Honorable members, the floor is open for discussion. Honorable members, silence means that you are contented, and I will move to put the question. Honorable members, I will put the question that this House do agree with the committee in the said report. As many as of the same opinion say aye.
Aye.
As many as of a contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. Next order.
Order number 9, the Nandi County Alcoholic Drinks Control Bill 2025, third reading.
Move of the bill.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I beg to move that the Nandi County Alcoholic Drinks Control Bill 2025 be now read at that time. I request Honorable Milka Chumba to second.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. Honorable members, I will now put that this House adopts the Nandi County Alcoholic Drink Control Bill 2025 be read now at that time. Honorable members, the floor is open for debate. Yes, Honorable Tarbey.
Thank you, Chair, for this session. I know the long journey is almost coming to an end, and I want to still congratulate my EPO Chair. Maybe when we were in the committee of the whole House, the session Chair was telling me that I'm disturbing the Chair, but I was consulting him. Because, Honorable Speaker, I have realized that the Chair is well equipped with knowledge, Mr. Speaker, and experience, and he has guided me all along concerning issues. And I want to applaud our senior most member from Songosoba. Honorable Speaker, while you were away, he was taking us in the contents of chemistry. I used to believe that my MCA was the best chemistry teacher, but I have come to realize that age even matters, Mr. Speaker. The way Honorable Jelula has taken us through the content.
Point of order, Mr. Speaker.
Yes, what is
Mr.
the
Speaker.
point of order, Honorable Mosby?
Mr. Speaker, Senior Tarbey is trying to belittle
Under which standing order are you all standing?
my ability, Mr. Speaker, because if I
Honorable
was
member,
given the opportunity,
you are on a point of order.
I'm clarifying, Mr. I want to seek
On which
clarity.
standing order?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Mr. Speaker, maybe my member of assembly didn't get misunderstood me. I was saying I've always been relying upon him because I knew he's the best chemistry teacher. But from today, I've known that experience matters, Mr. Speaker, because the way the senior most, the eldest MCA in the entire Republic has given us content, Mr. Speaker, double up with the experience. So it means I'll be consulting with him more than I've been consulting my honorable member of county. Altogether, Mr. Speaker, I want to say that I'm happy because the bill which we have been through, the chair was telling us that around 3 days ago we were in a meeting with the business community, the Chamber of Commerce, the Power Owners Association, and we were deliberating on this bill. And now, Mr. Speaker, I know that reading is where we'll be making decision of passing the amendments of the bill. So I want to applaud the committee and ask that we all support this bill so that we have sanity in our county, we regulate our past, and there is sanity in our county, Mr. Speaker. So I support. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Tarbey. Honorable Sangutei.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker, for giving me this opportunity. First and foremost, I'd like to thank our EPO Chair plus the entire team of Trade Committee for coming up with this noble motion, which will cleanse the entire system of liquor within our borders in Nandi County. And I urge the executive to implement it fully as it is, Mr. Speaker, with the amendments which we have passed today. Because if I may cite some sections of this clause, is whereby it is defining the issue of alcohol, whereby in the past, our administrators, that is the chiefs, the assistant chiefs, if they come across alcoholic drinks, sometimes when they bring to court, they are told that this is not alcohol until it will be proven by the KEPS. So with this bill, it will ease those adults, Mr. Speaker. So I urge this Honorable House to support this motion. Thank you, Mr.
Thank you, Honorable Sangutei. Honorable Mosbe.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, this new law, when it will finally be assented, Mr. Speaker, it is going to change the manner in which licensing, controls, and everything else around alcohol, Mr. Speaker. It is going to change how it is going to be conducted, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, previously, we didn't have a committee that oversees the entire process of licensing, the standards, the quality, and all that. Now, I remember whenever there has been a crackdown, whenever there have been complaints, there has never been a clear path where these complaints, this dissatisfaction can be channeled to. I remember my first year when I became the MCA, there was a crackdown around my ward, and particularly the business people would come to me crying foul over the manner in which they had been treated. All you had to do was to look for the director in the Department of Trade, Mr. Speaker. And it would always be a one-man show. It would be at his whims to see to it that this businessman is going to be granted the license or not. Many times you would hear some of the officers in the Department of Trade, they would be saying, this trader did this trader is disrespectful, this trader is, all manner of accusations. But when we have a board, when we have a committee that such complaints can be directed to, it streamlines the liquor trade, Mr. Speaker. The law, or rather this bill also, which is now going to become law, has also clearly defined what is going to be regarded as alcoholic drink. And as an honorable member has said, the active ingredient for alcohol that is fit for human consumption is none other than what we call the ethanol, Mr. Speaker. And Mr. Speaker, when we talk of ethanol, its chemical formula is actually C2H5OH, Mr. Speaker. That is it. Whether it is Busa, whether it is beer, that is the active, what we call, my senior would call it the functional group. Now, when it becomes methanol, that is when now you see people going blind, Mr. Speaker. It dissolves the cornea of the eye, Mr. Speaker. And for the consumer of alcohol, when they are provided with methanol, they will think that it is potent. They will think that it is the best. It is I don't know. I don't know the right English word to describe it. But they would take it as the best. But the side effects would be disastrous. It would be untold. And for the law to clearly define at least whoever is going to provide other types of alcohols other than ethanol, Mr. Speaker, will definitely go in for it and will have to pay for it. So I want to thank this committee. And Mr. Speaker, when we were in the committee of the whole House, we saw the participation of the members of that committee. It showed that all of them participated in every step. There was a lot of knowledge, Mr. Speaker. And so that I don't look like I'm praising or I'm overpraising the chairman, because the other day again he was here with another law. The chairman understands. And Mr. Speaker, again, while you were away, we were able to debate even the slightest of the amendments because of the clarity coming from the chair, Mr. Speaker. Other chairs, Mr. Speaker, without mentioning names, at times they move motions that you don't understand what it is about. But I think the chairman is drawing that allowance and is drawing it deservedly, Mr. Speaker, because he goes through each and every bit of the law, Mr. Speaker. The function of the chairman is to explain to us so that we see whether to support or not to support. At least today, I'll be going home knowing that I've supported the chairman in the right way, Mr. Speaker, or rather to bring into forth a good law, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I fully support this law, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Mosby. I will now call the chair to have the right of reply. Oh, okay. Let us have Honorable, before the chair, let us have Honorable Sarah to give his input.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Speaker. I was almost left out there. So I'm standing here to fully support the bill of today on Nandi County Alcoholic Drinks Control Bill. So with me, I've looked at it from a different angle. This bill has been long awaited in this country and even in Nandi County and even in our villages. So this bill actually will save a generation. So, and this is why I'm saying that it will save a generation. What we are seeing nowadays in the society, it is just barbaric, what we are seeing in the society. We have seen men, most of our children, the young men, are now becoming impotent. Fertility is gone because of high take-up of methanol. So the bill will actually rescue the society. So it will rescue a generation. So I come up to really support this bill. I hope that even each and every concerned person will take this one serious. I call upon the interior, our police, our chiefs, and even the Nyumba Kumi to take this bill seriously, because it goes down, it trickles down up to the Nyumba Kumi, because it is where all these things are being generated. So if we shall work together as leaders, interior, and everybody, even the church, to put exactly this bill in place, we shall save our generation, we shall save the society, and we shall have a very good society when the men in the society will now take their position. Methane will always make men to be poor churches. They will always give poor judgment when they take this methane, apart from leading them to blindness. So we have seen families that they have separated maybe because of taking in of so much alcohol. So members, let us take it serious as leaders, and even those who are now getting the bill outside this assembly, let's all of us take it serious to save the Nandi men and to save the Kenyan men and the few women who are using it. Thank you. I support the motion.
Thank you, Honorable Sarah. I now call upon the chair to have the right of reply.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Speaker. I won't take much of the time to make the replies, Mr. Speaker, because the mood of this house is like that of a mother or a woman in the labor ward, Mr. Speaker. They're almost giving birth to a new law that will guide the partaking of alcohol in this county, Mr. Speaker. So there were some issues raised by members while they were contributing to this bill, Mr. Speaker. One is by my good friend, the member for Gurgung Surungai, on matters testing, Mr. Speaker. We have very good agencies, government agencies that will assist us in testing whichever substance that has been intercepted by the enforcement officers, Mr. Speaker. One is the government chemists, and the second one is KEMRI, Mr. Speaker. I hope those agencies are able to assist us. Also, Mr. Speaker, this bill gives a slight window of when to use some of these substances, Mr. Speaker. One is on medical grounds, Mr. Speaker, and the second one is on cultural occasions, Mr. Speaker. And to avoid the misuse of these misuse of these substances or this slight opening, Mr. Speaker, in the coming regulations, we will have to include that for one to qualify to partake this substance on medical grounds is after the prescription of the medical doctor, Mr. Speaker, not the witch doctor. Also, Mr. Speaker, on cultural occasions, we will also have to limit that during the regulations. So, Mr. Speaker, this bill also introduces fines, as has been captured. It's been a norm. Wherever someone is taken to the courts of law and found guilty, Mr. Speaker, they will end up being set free, Mr. Speaker, because there were no specific fines to be meted on those offenders, Mr. Speaker. Lastly, we intentionally created clause, we intentionally amended clause 29 by introducing subclause 6 on the review of licenses. Those that are aggrieved will get the opportunity to get a hearing and subsequently getting the same licenses, Mr. Speaker. So to this end, I want to appreciate your office, the office of the clerk, the leadership of this house, and the honorable membership of this house for the kind support, not forgetting my friend Yitzhak Mosbey for the great accolades to the chair of trade. I do receive your accolades, Mr. Mosbey. So, Mr. Chair, I support. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Chairman. Honorable Clerk, can you confirm if we have the quorum to make the decision?
Yes, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Clerk. Honorable members, I now put the question that the Nandi County Alcoholic Drinks Control Bill 2025 be now read the third time. As many as of the same opinion say aye.
Aye.
Say nay. The ayes have it. Next order.
Order number 10, motion.
Yes, Chairman, Administration.
Honorable Speaker, I have the honor to present report by the Committee on Administration and Public Service following successful completion of the vetting of nominees to the selection panel for the recruitment of members to the Nandi County Public Service Board. Honorable Speaker, the Selectoral Committee on Administration and Public Service is established pursuant to provision of Standing Order 194 under the provisions of Standing Order 194-5F. The mandate to committee include to vet and report on all appointments where the Constitution or any law requires the County Assembly to approve, accept those under Standing Order 187 committee appointment. The Committee on Administration and Public Service is mandated to look into all matters related to public service, e-government, information, communication, and technology, coordination and participation of communities and locations in government at the local level to assist the communities and location to develop the administrative capacity for the effective exercise of the functions, powers, and participation in governance at local level. Firefighting services and disaster. The committee was constituted by the Assembly on 25th June 2025 and comprises the following members: Honorable Emmanuel Kipchumba, Chairperson; Honorable Bridget Cheptum Songok, Vice Chairperson; Honorable Salma Faraj, Member; Honorable Sarah Rupeti Keino, Member; Honorable Isaac Muspei, Member; Honorable Lydia Chepto, Member; Honorable Benjamin Matata Kerich, Member; Honorable Edwin Kiprop, Member; and Honorable Silas Kipkembai Koko, Member. Honorable Speaker, the committee is grateful to the House through the Speaker for the support granted in executing its mandate. The committee is also grateful to the Office of the Clerk and the staff for facilitating and providing technical support to the committee from the beginning of the vetting process. The committee attributes the success of the vetting process of the cooperation and proper coordination between various offices in the County Assembly. We also thank the members of the public for the confidence bestowed upon members of this committee and the whole House. Honorable Speaker, pursuant to Section 58A1 of the County Government Amendment Act 2020, His Excellency Governor, Honorable Stephen Sang, in a letter dated 18 August 2025, forwarded to the Speaker of the Nandi County Assembly the names of the nominees to the selection panel for the purpose of recommending suitable candidates for the appointment to the Nandi County Public Service Board. Dr. Ann Mayo, female, Chairperson. Mrs. Janet Chemurkur Mibey, female, member. Mr. Frederick Kiblakat Kichwen, male, member. CPA Priska Chepkemoy Misoy Poen, member. Mr. Victor Kibrono, male, member. Honorable Speaker, pursuant to Standing Order 43-1, the Honorable Speaker informed members of the County Assembly on Tuesday, 2nd September 2025, that the Assembly had received the notification of the nomination from the Office of the Governor. The notification of nomination was therefore committed to Sectoral Committee on Administration, Public Service, and ICT for the vetting to report to the Assembly in accordance with Section 9(2) of the Public Appointments County Assemblies Approval Act 2017. Subsequently, pursuant to Section 7(5) of the Public Appointments County Assembly Approval Act 2017, notification of approval hearing was placed in advertisement in the Daily Nation newspaper of Tuesday, 9 September 2025, inviting the public to submit memoranda by way of writing statement on sworn affidavits on the suitability or otherwise of the nominees in conformity with Section 710 of the Public Appointments County Assemblies Approval Act 2017. The clerk of the County Assembly notified the nominees of the approval hearing, date being on Tuesday, 16 September 2025, pursuant to Section 7.4 of the Public Appointment County Assembly Approval Act 2017. The nominees, through the advertisement, were required to deliver the County Assembly to the following documents before the approval public hearing date: copy of national ID, passport or passport, curriculum vitae, and relevant documents, and clearance from EACC, DCI, KRA, ELB, and recognized CRB. The vetting questions form. Honorable Speaker, the Committee on Administration and Public Service held its sitting to the County Assembly Chamber on Tuesday, 16, 2025, in an open and transparent manner to consider the candidates' suitability for appointment to serve in the section panel for the purpose of recommending the candidates to serve in the Nandi County Public Service Board, pursuant to Section 7.6 of Public Appointments County Assemblies Approval Act 2017. The County Government Act 2012 and the County Assembly Standing Order during the approval hearing, the committee gathered information from the nominees as captured. Honorable Speaker, during the approval hearing, vetting of the nominees to the selection panel for the purpose of recommending suitable candidates for recruitment, the Nandi County Public Service Board to the committee gathered the following information in comparison with the candidate's profile and suitability. Dr. Anne Mayo. Honorable Speaker, the nominee responded well to the questions relating to the functions of the County Public Service Board and general questions on her role as chairperson to the selection panel. The nominee responded well to the questions posed to her, and owing to the wealth of the experience, she exhibited a high level of soft skills suitable for dealing with challenges and advanced level of government. The nominee meets the requirements of Chapter 6 of the Constitution on the leadership and the integrity, having obtained clearance from the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission, the Kenya Revenue Authority, the Directorate of Criminal Investigation, and the Higher Education Loan Board. The nominee has not been charged in the court of law in the last 3 years on matter that criminal or civil in nature. The nominee has also never been dismissed or removed from office for the contravening Article 75 of the Constitution. Dr. Anne Mayo qualifies for appointment for the position of chairperson in accordance with Section 58A(2)(a) of County Government Act 2020, cognizant that she is not a public officer, thus satisfying the requirement of the law for appointment. Honorable Speaker, Ms. Janet Chemurkor Mibey, the committee noted that nominee is an entrepreneur, a finance specialist, a credit analyst, an accountant with several years of administrative work experience, as was able to enumerate. This first experience rightly placed her for the position of member to the selection panel. That the nominee meets the requirements of Chapter 6 of the Constitution on leadership and integrity, having submitted request for clearance from EACC, KRA, DCI, application for clearance, and Higher Education Loan Board. That the nominee has not been charged in the court of law in the last 3 years on any matter that is criminal or civil in nature. He has also never been dismissed or removed from office for contravening Article 75 of the Constitution. That the nominee is a member of the private sector by registration to the Kenya National Chamber of Commerce, Nandi chapter as a completed under the Section 58A2B of the County Government Amendment Act 2020. Mr. Frederick Kiblagat Kichwen, Honorable Speaker, the committee have considered the file questionnaire provided under Section 7(9) of the County Appointments County Assembly's Approval Act of 2017, the nominees' curriculum vitae, and having had his all submission during approval hearing, made the following observation on suitability for his appointment as a member of the selection panel. That Mr. Frederick Blackett Kichwen meets the requirements of Chapter 6 of the Constitution on Leadership and Integrity, having submitted request for clearance from the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission, the Kenya Revenue Authority, the Directorate of Criminal Investigation, and the Higher Education Loans Board. That the nominee has not been charged in court of law in the last 3 years or any matter that criminal or civil nature. That this nominee has never been dismissed or removed from the office of the contravening Article 75 of the Constitution. That Mr. Frederick Blackett Kichwen qualifies for appointment in accordance with Section 58A2E of the County Government Amendment Act 2020, and by the virtue that he holds a membership with Kenya National Union of Teachers and held a substantive post of Treasurer, Nandi South Branch. CPA Priska Jepkemboi Misoi Poen. Honorable Speaker, that CPA Priska Jepkemboi Misoi Poen has served as accounting service practitioner, and the nominee fairly answered the questions relating to functions of the selection panel as well as the Nandi County Public Service Board. She meets the requirement of Chapter 6 of the Constitution on Leadership and Integrity, having obtained submitted request for clearance from the EACC, KRA. The nominee submitted receipt from the Directorate of Criminal Investigation, DCI, dated 12 September 2025. The nominee had obtained a record from the Higher Education Loans Board indicating that she had no pending obligations. It was established that the nominee was not being charged in a court of law in the last 3 years on any matter that is criminal or civil in nature. She has never been dismissed or moved from the office for the contravening of Article 75 of the Constitution. The committee observed that the nominee has completed a CASNEP accounting technician certificate examination, final examination held in December 2002. The nominee is a registered member of ISPAC, member and number 15370. She is therefore qualified for appointment as a completed under Section 58A2D of the County Government Act 2020. The last nominee, Mr. Victor Kibrono. Honorable Speaker, the Mr. Kibrono brings wealth of legal practice, experience, and expertise to the selection panel. He is thus highly suitable for the position. He has been nominated for the following reasons. The nominee meets the requirements of Chapter 6 of the Constitution on Leadership and Integrity, having submitted request for clearance from the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission, the Kenya Revenue Authority, Tax Compliance Certificate, and the Higher Education Loans Board clearance. The nominee has not been charged in a court of law in the last 3 years on any matter that is criminal or civil in nature. The nominee did provide the most current clearance certificate from the Directorate of Criminal Investigation and dated 12 September 2025. The committee established that the nominee has never been dismissed or removed from office for contravening Article 75 of Constitution of Kenya. The nominee therefore qualifies for appointment for the position of member in accordance with Section 58A(2)(c) of the County Government Act 2020. Cognizant that Mr. Kiprono is an advocate of the High Court of Kenya and satisfying the requirements of the law for appointment. Committee recommendation. Honorable Speaker, upon consideration of the committee report and the details contained and pursuant to Section 9(2) of the Public Appointment County Assembly's Approval Act 5 of 2017, which provide that at the conclusion of an approval hearing, the committee shall prepare its report on the suitability of the candidates to be appointed to the office to which the candidate has been nominated and shall include in the report such as recommendation as the committee may consider necessary, including a recommendation on whether or not the nominee should approve for appointment to the public office. Honorable Speaker, in consideration of Section 58A of the County Government Act of 2020, for which the nomination in form provides that 58A(1), whenever a vacancy arises in a county public service board, the governor shall nominate and with approval of the county assembly, appoint members to a selection panel for the purpose of selecting suitable candidates for appointment as a members of the county public service board. The selection panel under subselection shall consist of the following person: a chairperson, not being a public officer, one person from private sector, an advocate of High Court of Kenya, and cognizant who is a member of Institute of Certified Public Accounts of Kenya, and one person from an association representing workers. Section 3 of the County Government Amendment Act of 2020 of the Act provides that the governor shall, in nominating members to the selection panel, ensure that not more than 2/3 of the nominees are of the same gender. Honorable Speaker, the committee, having considered the Public Appointments County Assembly's Approval Act 2017 as regard the suitable of nominees, the committee applied the conditions set under Section 58(2) of the County Government Act 2020. Therefore, the committee makes the following recommendations: that this House approve nomination of Dr. Anne Mayo as a chairperson to the selection panel, that this House approves nomination of Ms. Janet Chemurgor Mipe as a member of selection panel representing the private sector, that this House approves nomination of Mr. Frederick Kemboy Kichwan as a member of the selection panel representing Association of Workers, that this House approves the nomination of Ms. Priska Jepkemboy, Ms. Zoe Poen, CPA, to the selection panel as a member representing Institute of Certified Public Accounts of Kenya, that this House approves nomination of Mr. Victor Kiprono to the selection panel as a member representing Law Society of Kenya. Honorable Speaker, we the House, we the honorable members of the Administration and Public Service Committee do hereby append a signature to affirm approve. Honorable Speaker, before I sit, I'm going to call upon Honorable Vice Chair to the committee to second.
Thank you, Honorable Chair, for administration. Honorable members, I will now put that this House adopts the report of the Committee on Administration, Public Service and ICT on the vetting of the nominees to the selection panel, on recruitment of the members to the Nandi County Public Service Board, laid on the table of this House on 17th September 2025. The floor is open for debate. Honorable Bridget.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for giving me this opportunity to support the motion that this House adopt the report of the Committee on Administration, Public Service and ICT on the vetting of the nominees to the selection panel, on recruitment of the members to the County Public Service Board. Honorable Speaker, as you all are aware that selection committee are only here for only 1 month to select or to recruit the vacancies that are in the public service board. And if we pass this or if we adopt this report, it ensures that the best and most qualified and competent candidates are appointed to serve in the Public Service Board while upholding an integrity and accountability and a good governance. So I urge the House to adopt this report. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Honorable Mosby.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I am a member of the committee. And Mr. Speaker, as our able chairman has presented the report, I would urge this House to support this report because, Mr. Speaker, unlike some time back, Mr. Speaker, when you yourself, you were chair of the Committee on Administration, I remember those days, the House was very full, and because of a recommendation that the committee had made on rejecting a number of members, Mr. Speaker. But today, Mr. Speaker, it is different. Since all these members forwarded by His Excellency the Governor meet all the requirements of the law, Mr. Speaker, and they are all very, very suitable to serve in the selection panel, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, Section 58, as it has been read in the report, gives the governor the prerogative to appoint whoever he or she thinks is suitable for the position, Mr. Speaker. And Mr. Speaker, what came out while we were doing the vetting, and it was in the public domain, quite a number of the nominated members were trying not to admit that they had been nominated by His Excellency the Governor. At one point, one of the nominees, Mr. Speaker, although we had to look at her suitability and she was suitable, said that there was an application somewhere and she applied. But I don't know, Mr. Speaker, but you see, it is not shameful to be known by His Excellency the Governor and be given a responsibility, Mr. Speaker. So going forward, when the law gives the governor who was elected by the people of Nandi or who are elected by people of a certain county, the nominees should not be shy to admit maybe having found themselves nominated by the governor. So I want to congratulate His Excellency for a job well done in nominating these members, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, when you look at Dr. Ann Mayo is a retired scholar, very seasoned, very polished. Much as she's old and retired, she showed no sign of fatigue, Mr. Speaker. She is very sharp, and I'm very sure she's going to do a very good job, Mr. Speaker. One Janet Chemurgor, Mr. Speaker, representing the private sector, is a member of Chamber of Commerce, which squarely qualifies her to represent the private sector, Mr. Speaker. This is a person who has practiced, who has got a lot of experience in the private sector, Mr. Speaker. And there is no doubting, Mr. Speaker, that she's coming to give us the best, so that we have a very, very competent board, a Nandi Public Service Board without controversies, that is coming to do a good job. So we have, or rather the executive has put forward the best foot in suggesting Janet to come and do that job, Mr. Speaker. Frederick Kichwen, Mr. Speaker, is a very experienced teacher and also serving as the secretary of NAT with a very long experience. I think the wisdom of the law is so that since Public Service Board is about getting employees to county government of Nandi, it is important that they get representation through this able head teacher, come treasurer for NAT. Maybe in future, Mr. Speaker, we should have, because I remember previously we had a representative from NAT, from Kupet, Mr. Speaker. Maybe His Excellency should also extend. Now that we have quite a number of universities setting base in Nandi, a member of UASU, Mr. Speaker, coming to such a panel, a member of KMPDU, Mr. Speaker, so that they can come and fix the matters that could be bedeviling even the workforce in Nandi, Mr. Speaker. So there was this lady, Priska Misoi, CPA, a very, very devout Christian, Mr. Speaker. But that is not the point. The point here is that she is a registered member of ISPAC, holding a CPA-K, and showing a lot of, or rather, showing a very good background in where she works, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, then there was the member of Law Society, as it is required by the law, practicing an advocate, a qualified advocate of the High Court, a young man beaming with energy, and when we took him through questions, he showed a lot of competence, Mr. Speaker. So, Mr. Speaker, I would urge this House, without much ado, Mr. Speaker, to support this report. We were very thorough, Mr. Speaker. We were trying to look at any problem in the membership, Mr. Speaker. But, Mr. Speaker, I want to assure this House that we have the right team. Let us give them this opportunity so that they can fix the problems. I know the workers of this county are watching, Mr. Speaker. There are those who have been waiting, and yet we have a board now whose members are exiting. The faster we fix this, or rather the faster we forward these names to the executive, Mr. Speaker, the better for the workers of Nandi, Mr. Speaker. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I support.
Thank you, Honorable Mosby. Honorable Kogo.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker, for giving me this juncture to also contribute on this motion. And first of all, Honorable Speaker, allow me to congratulate our able chairman, Honorable Chamalan. Honorable Speaker, I want to support this also because I am a member of the said committee on administration. Honorable Speaker, when we were doing this, we were just seeing or testing on the suitability test to the selection panel who are going to conduct the vetting process of the Nandi County Public Service Board. Honorable Speaker, as we were doing the interviews on the suitability test, we saw those the names, the 5 names or the 5 named persons are capable, and they are equal to the task. Honorable Speaker, mainly we tested them on Chapter 6 and the issues of integrity, and we saw that they were they had those values, Honorable Speaker, and the said 5 persons, Honorable Speaker, would go or are going to vet the board. Just they are going to do their work for a short period. So, Honorable Speaker, ranging from Dr. Mayo, that old lady, she was of high integrity. She demonstrated high qualities of values and so forth, Honorable Speaker. So I want to ask that the said panel, as they are going to do their work, we need them to go and give us a vibrant and competent persons to come and work on the Nandi County Public Service Board, so that we can see things are running smoothly in this county of ours, Honorable Speaker. So I want to urge that honorable members of these chambers to pass this motion, Honorable Speaker, so that we can have a very ample time so that the selection panel will do their work immediately, Honorable Speaker. So I want to say that as a committee, we've done our best, and I urge this House to pass this motion so that we can see things running, Honorable Speaker. So I just want to say that I fully support, and I urge this House to also support. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Tarby.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I rise also to give my support on the adoption of the report by the Administration Committee led by my good neighbor, Honorable Chair Malan, representing the great people of Kilipwani. As earlier speakers have spoken, Mr. Speaker, they serve in the same committee. But, Mr. Speaker, we want to go by the award. Although we follow the task online, the confirmation of their suitability can only be ascertained by the members of the committee, Honorable Speaker. However, Honorable Speaker, my concern is what happened in the Bible, especially in the wedding in Cana Galilee. That after the first wine has been served, after Jesus asked, why did you reserve the best wine? So when I was looking at Dr. Anne Mayo and this team, I wish they was being opted to serve as the service board. But now it happens that this will be only a selection panel, so that we will recruit they will recruit the members of the service board. So now that this is itself a top cream, because I was looking at the composition, as by the law, Dr. Anne Mayo will be the chairperson, and it's not a public officer. We have Ms. Anne Jemutai, who is from the private sector, Fred Kiplagat Kichuen, Association of Workers, CBA Briska, Institute of Certified Public Account, and Victor Kiprono, representing the Law Society of Kenya. Mr. Speaker, you know, they say sometimes you might hide your head in the sand like the ostrich, but the problem will not be solved. Why we are here today, we remember we had a problem last year, part 1, where a number of workers in Nandi County was late because of the huge wage bill, and that's led us to where we are today. And it's our hope that the problem will be solved. But in as much as the chairman and the committee have brought us the good names, we also want to task the chairman, because we represent the people who send us, and they are asking us questions. Now that the workers was sent packing, how much has the county saved? in terms of human resource. Those are the answers we want to expect the chairman, maybe going forward, they'll be able to bring. But today, since we are talking about the senatorial panel, we want to urge the honorable members that we support this list so that we have the public service board in place, so that we have a competent public service board who will now be recruiting the workers going forward. However, Chair, Honorable Speaker, as I comment, yesterday I was watching the news and I was happy that I saw in the news that the controller of budget ranked our governor as the best in terms of allocating resources for development. And Mr. Speaker, I realized a small problem. I don't know what's happening. It's because I was seeing some comments. I know we don't believe in social media, but there were some comments. The members of public was asking where are these functions? And it simply applies also in the national government, whereby the government has done a lot. And you might even ask in the national government, like when the president talks of affordable housing, someone residing in Kapsabet may ask, we have not seen projects being done. But even outside the assembly, we have affordable housing. So when the members of public were questioning whether that statement was true, you know, it's either we are doing a lot and we are not publicizing it. So I wanted to urge the honorable members that whatever we do, and I want to thank the county government, especially even the county assembly, because even the proceedings which we are doing nowadays, it's live. So maybe we need to do more being publicized, because how comes the people are complaining? The governor embraced the World Development Fund, and that is what has made us, maybe the governor, to appear at the top, because 50% of resources in Nandi County, as we speak, is going to development. So it means counties which have not adopted the World Development Fund are not allocating enough resources. That's the explanation. And so when the report from the controller budget comes, like yesterday, Mr. Speaker, the residents of Nandi should believe as it is. So we should give credit when it is due, Mr. Speaker. So I want to applaud as we give even credit to the chairman and the committee for coming up with this, vetting and approving the selection panel. We believe that the menace of staff in county government, where we had cost workers and the rest, will be a problem of the past. So I want to applaud the governor for being ranked the best in the allocating resources to development. So I think that should have been, I thought I should capture this, Mr. Speaker, because for me, I give credit when it's due. And as I tasked the chairman, that they need to give us a report of how much we have saved since our employees are out there. Because some of them are our sisters and the rest, but if we will be told that we have saved enough resources, and that's the same resources that has been done for development, we'll go home a happy lot, Mr. Speaker. So I support and congratulate the chairman and the members, especially, you know, when I normally believe what my member of county assembly, now that this one member of this committee, and I say this list is okay, I want to count on his word, so that next time, Mr. Speaker, if there is any problem, I'll go to him and say, you told me that the vetting was done well. But from the documentation, Mr. Speaker, I believe it's a good team that will give us a competent service board members, Mr. Speaker. I support. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Tadbey. Honorable Chair, give the right of reply.
Thank you so much, Honorable Speaker. I would like to take this opportunity to thank honorable members who have contributed positively about the said motion. Thank you so much. Let us adopt, let us support, so that we allow the progress in the public service board. Thank you so much.
Thank you, honorable members. Honorable members, I will now put the question that this House adopts the report of the Committee on Administration, Public Service and ICT on the vetting of the nominees to the selection panel on recruitment of the members to the County Public Service Board, laid on the table of the House on 17th September 2025. As many as of the similar opinion say aye.
Aye.
Opinion say no, nay. The ayes have it. Next order.
Order number 11, motion.
Yes, Honorable Leader of Majority.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I rise to move a motion that this House, verse 1 to starting order 29.3, adjourns its sittings and proceeds for a short recess, which is set to commence on Friday, that's tomorrow, 19 September 2025, and ends on Monday, 13 October 2025, and to resume its regular sessions on 14 October 2025, in accordance with the County Assembly calendar, which was approved by this House.
Honorable Speaker, because this is actually a procedural motion, Honorable Speaker, I will not give a lot of explanation, Honorable Speaker. I call upon Honorable Sangutei, my deputy, to second.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I second.
Next order. Okay, thank you, honorable members. Considering that this is a procedural motion, I propose that this House, pursuant to Standing Order 29.3, adjourns its sittings and proceed for a short recess, which is to commence on Friday, 19 September 2025, and ends on Monday, 13th October 2025, in accordance with the County Assembly calendar approved by the House. Okay, honorable members, because this is a procedural motion, there is no putting of the question. So we just proceed for adjournment. Next order.
Order number 12, adjournment.
Members, this House stands adjourned until 13th of October. 14th October.